Hello, welcome. This is startupmapper.blogspot.com. I'm Santosh, and today we will be looking at what you will be learning in the trading. So, here we will be using, based on your curriculum, I have created some mind maps which we will refer to. Uh, Basically, because you are not with me at the moment, and my students are not there with me at the moment. We will start the first lesson or the first module, and these are all the topics that we will learn in module 1. So we have ice breaking session, we have daily schedule, we have roles and responsibilities of a SDE, which is service desk engineer, and we have this. We'll start from here to begin with. The first thing that I want you to know is what a Windows operating system is. Can someone define to me what a Windows operating system is? As the name implies, it's an operating system. What does it do? It is the software that controls the hardware that is accessing it, correct? The software is accessing the hardware so that it can run a software application called as Windows 10 or Windows 11. What is that Windows 10 or Windows 7? Windows 10 or Windows 11 is a software application. But we don't call this application, we call this operating system because it is the central application that accesses each and every other application that is run over the top of that particular system that is called as Windows 10 or Windows 11. Clear about it? It is a software application. As the creators have defined it, they call it operating system because it operates something. What it operates? It operates the hardware. It accesses CPU, it accesses the motherboard, it accesses the fan, it accesses the integrated circuits, so on and so forth. So now we have different types of operating systems. Microsoft has built the latest operating systems that we have are Windows 10 and Windows 11. The other operating systems that Microsoft has built are still there. For example, Windows XP, Windows NT, Windows 2000, and Windows ME, so on and so forth. Windows 2000 is a server operating system. The other ones that I told you are for personal computers. They have key features and interface. For example, this has start menu. Windows has a start menu. And that start menu, what is it called? It's called as an interface. There's an interface that is used by the operating system. When you press on start, what happens? You open an application. When you press on setting, what happens? That's an interface. What are the key features? Key features are the things that are built within the operating system. For example, a feature might be taskbar. It is something that you see beneath here. For example, when I press the Windows key, this comes up. This is called as an interface. What this interface helps you do? It helps you to see the pinned items and the recommended items. Hear about it, guys? Very good. Now, what is the what are the settings then? The settings are the places where you change things related to your computer. For example, if I go to personalization, this would be the easiest that I could explain. I can change the look and feel of the particular operating system. This is also part of user interface. And you can see that if I minimize this, you can see that it looks a little different now. It looks bluish here, and we can change this as well. If we go to personalization, this is another way to access it. You can go ahead and change the background as well. This is called as an interface. Um, Hopefully you understand what it is. You can select a picture, you can select a solid color. Let's go with uh, this one, which is calm to the eye. And these are icons, they are part of interface. Hopefully you understand what interface is. Now let's go ahead and maximize this again. Uh, Windows operating system also contains navigation, the control panel and settings. They are two key components of the operating system. The settings app nowadays is used for search functionality. The overview of main categories includes system, devices, network and internet. So I just showed you the control panel. It contains system and security, network and internet, hardware, display and sound. Common tasks include add remove programs and user accounts. So what is system security then? Let's talk about system security. In this particular case, as a organization, when you join an organization, they have to maintain your records, right? They should identify who you are and what you are capable of doing. For example, if you join as a accountant, what the organization does is there is a group called as accounting. They go ahead and add you to that specific group where the accountants get access to a few particular software components such as Tally, right? They do that so that they can identify who you are and they rightly assign the credentials for you. As an accountant, you might not have access to a tool that a networking group, for example, has access to, or a software development engineer who has access to the programming applications, or a service desk engineer has access to a lot of routers, switches, servers, etc. The accountant has only access to a particular application such as Tally where he can take care of the accounts. Are you clear, guys? That is system and security. That uh, they create groups so that everything is secure. That's the gist of the topic. Now, network and internet. So let me show you where you will find these groups, okay? Uh, if you go to settings, on the left hand side you will see accounts, and over here you will see all these things. This is where you have all those things. For example, the user account that I am currently logged into is xrrx91 at outlook.com. That's my name and it says what I am. I'm administrator because this is my personal computer. That's the uh, account that I have access to. So it says that uh, this is OneDrive, guys. It's connected to OneDrive. Here we are looking at your info. You can change the picture. Here you can manage the accounts. So click on manage the account and it will take you to the page where you can manage the account. For example, you can change the password. You can do a lot of other things like security. You can look at your security dashboard. You can turn on the two-factor authentication on or off. You'll have to use the PIN or password to recognize yourself, and here you see how you can protect your data, devices. Accounts are not here, guys. When you add the accounts, you get access to them. Okay, that's the account. You can sign in with the local account, then you will see something else. I will show this to you in a simulator if possible. Just give me a minute. Okay, now here you can see that we have access to the work account as well. You can connect your work account here. You can run the group policy editor or MMC over here. Um, that is MMC logs. You can do remote management here, configure VPN here. That's the account for you guys. Okay, you can add a family member that has access to this PC. You can add someone. Then you would have to create a Microsoft account for him or her, and they would get access to this particular computer. All right, because you are an administrator, you do not have to give them admin access. You can add them as a user. All these things are possible in Account Start, guys. Clear about it? Okay, very good. Then passkey. What is a passkey? You can add the passkeys. For example, these are my different accounts. These are two Gmail accounts and these are two Microsoft accounts. So I have given them consent to use the PIN, and we signed in through these accounts now. Okay, I will teach what these are a little later and how to configure them. The next thing that I want to show you is email accounts. This would have access to your Outlook, and this would have access to your Hotmail. I will show you how to remove this account which is not in use. For example, you can manage the account. Over here you can see that it goes to a particular place over here. To You can just click on other ways to sign in, and you can sign in via the passkey for this. I had enabled some security options, so it is not letting me do it. I forgot the password for this because this is an old organization that I had created. For now, I will show you how to remove this. You can just click on remove, and it will ask you, are you sure? You can say yes, and it gets removed. Okay, I had created that for one of my projects, but it's not useful for me now. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you in accounts is rewards. These are very great things that you can accrue. You can earn a gift card if you continue using your Microsoft services such as Bing, Search, so on and so forth. For now, you can redeem it as well. Today's points, you can go ahead and claim these points for doing various activities. For example, reef exploration. You can see that my points is 1457, and I will show you how this increases, but it is locked for me. I can redeem a gift card right away if I want to. which I do not want to. So do you know the answer? You can click yes, and you can just select anything that you want. Is federal state in Germany is home to vineyards in today's picture located? It would be in A, and it says that's the right answer. Wiedersehen. Okay, next question. Which grape variety is particularly common? Let's say Riesling, and that's the right answer. The last one is, what is the name of the bottle shape traditionally used for Franconian wines? Magnum opus, I guess. No, that's a beer. This is a wine. Okay, so that's Bucks beer. So there we go. We get our score, and hopefully it added me 5 points. These are all part of accounts, guys. Clear about it? You can also do all other things like this, such as so that you get the accounts. What is doctor used for? For example, answer is orchestration. In today's context, you can even search for that. Is doctor used for orchestration? And the answer is yes. Yeah, there we go. Kubernetes, we are with Docker Swarm, uh, that is used as a that's orchestrator, quite frankly, and not the composer. Composer is used for dependencies. Docker Composer is for dependencies. um, if you were with me on a service delivery training, uh, which was conducted by a guy called, let me show you. We are with Scalar on this one, quite frankly. We are with Docker on this one, quite frankly, because we have a Swarm. Uh, and over here, this was conducted by Shubham Shukla, and he's right about what he's teaching, but we are with Docker Swarm and Kubernetes. These were fundamental classes for doctors engaged by him. Okay, um, that's great. Again, we got carried away over here, um, and user accounts, right? So um, rewards are part of it as well. Accounts and billing, you can purchase your licenses. Okay, you can get some certificates as well over here. You can be a premium partner, silver partner, gold partner for Microsoft. uh, Here you get access to help and support. You can manage your account over here. If you go to the dashboard, you will see how you can manage more. You can read through. Okay, hopefully you are understanding, guys. It's not a small thing, uh, but yeah, it's great. So understood, guys. Now we were talking about the accounts. uh, Now network and internet hardware, display and sound. We will take a look at this. Let me close this for you guys. If you look on the left hand side, this is your network and internet. I am connected through Wi-Fi. If you are using a wired connection, it would be Ethernet. If you are connected through a VPN, you would add and manage these things over here. For example, add a VPN, and you would configure all these options uh, for the customer. This is not a B2B support. You have joined TCS as a B2C client at the moment, as far as I know. So your consumer might have an issue with the VPN connection. You would troubleshoot and add the connection for him. You could configure the roaming. You could help to reduce the data usage by turning these on or off. So here we generally turn this off if you have a fiber optic connection. Okay, so that's about the thing. For example, now we are connected to 555, and over here you can see that it's public network. For me it's a private network, but we can configure a lot of other things such as firewall and security policies. um, you can switch this app, so I will click no. Over here, important things you need to take a look at. This is running on DHCP. The DNS server assignment has been made, but I don't know what the name is. Uh, that is why it is set to automatic. If you want to manually configure it, you can configure it too. For now, we can be sure that this is our IP address. It's on a subnet slash 4.226. Okay. Uh, cool. Um, Now that's your IPv6 address. When IPv4 addresses ran out, they started assigning IPv6 addresses, and those are your RX and TX values. 433, 433, that's the top it could hit. Okay, and we are on a band called as 5 gigahertz, so that it doesn't overlap with the other wireless connections. We are using the 5G band, 5 gigahertz band, and we are on a channel called as 153. Okay, that's about network and internet. Now if you are traveling on a plane, you could switch this on and your internet connection would run out. So I will switch it off so that I can get access to my internet again. uh, so data usage, I'm not on a metered connection right now, so you could, if you're on a metered connection, you can enter the meter value over here, for example daily and when it will reset and things like that. And you can go ahead and set the values over here. uh, so for example, a data limit of 1000 would imply 1 GB, right? Or you can take it as a GB value as well, which would be 1. So those are the things that you would have to use. Okay, so thank you so much guys, this is about it. In the next video, if you want any help, let me know. I will explain you further. I will stop for now. I will stop here for now. Thank you.